Libra, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're fabulous. What's up for Libra? Show me Libra, please. What is going on for Libra? We are doing a yours and theirs placement today. Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra. Justice, that's you, baby. Just kicking it off right there. Okay. Opening up. It's like you. It's about Libra. And what it is you need to do, apparently. Ten of Swords. Contemplation. So, Hermit. Heal it or end it. What's correct? What's correct for me? What is not correct for me? You know? It's in contemplation. There's also an awareness here of pain, fear. Okay? Awareness of endings, fear of endings, you bet, absolutely, 100%. That's no easy thing. And like I often say, Ten of Swords is no guarantee of an ending. Absolutely not. People can learn to live with pain. They can learn to heal from it. You have that contemplation here as the Hermit. Very strong indication of healing. You know, I can either heal this situation, work with it, work towards it, balance it. I just know that whatever it is I do, I need to do what's correct for me. We're going to see what you're thinking about. Okay, we got a Ten of Swords here. It's pain. It's fear. What are you going to do that's right for you? Right? That's what you're trying to figure out. Show me who is surrounding. Okay. King of Wands for some of you. Leo energy. Also Aries, Sag, of course. Show me who is surrounding. Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding Libra, please? Show me. Show me Libra. We had our afternoon espresso and we feel a little more peppy. And that's always a good thing. Four of Swords. Contemplation, quiet. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Coin. I got two Knights here under this person's energy. One's forward, one's slow. One's forward, one's slow. Four Swords opening. Restful, quiet, calm, peaceful contemplation, meditation, prayer, that kind of thing. Maybe some low-level healing. It's interesting. The energy is rushing towards you, and then it goes into a much slower pace. Interesting. Some of the energy these two share. Some of the energy, please, these two share. Sacrifice, Hanged Man energy. Not much may be going on right now. Show me the shared energy. Show me the shared energy between these two. Show me that shared energy, please. It's interesting because when I read it, okay, across the horizontal, it's an interesting story. Kind of quiet energy they have, you know, at that opening. You do you. Rush of passion coming toward you causes you pain, anxiety, conflict. Somebody's steam is rolling towards you. Their energy backs off substantially. Knight of Pentacles, and you go into a place of contemplation or the Hermit energy. You might have some Virgo in your chart. Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. There's that stress. There's an anxiety right again across the diagonal. Somebody's energy comes rushing in and it stressed you out. The Magician in the future. I feel like your two energies are trying to learn to work together. I do. You seem to be in a state of contemplation and of healing of your energy. In future, their energy kind of backs off. Knight of Pentacles, and then there's the Magician here. So what are we summoning? What are we trying to manifest into our world, into this connection? Could it go another way? I don't know. Let me see the overview, please. Show me the overview, please, for Libra. What's going on? Oh, I'm hungry, Libra. I'm hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just when it hits, it hits. Hangry is a thing, okay? It's a thing. I should probably try eating some real food instead of just drinking coffee, eh? I know. I've heard that 1,000 times. And it's true. And 1,000 times it's true. I'm not saying it's not. Honey, I accept the truth. Okay, the overview. There's that. Okay, there's that Hanged Man that I saw earlier. Okay. So nothing's happening right now. All right, we're in a state of suspension currently. King of Swords underlying. Okay, what's up? There is a sense of obligation and balance in your energy. I'm trying to do the right thing, right? Their energy's kind of quiet on the opening. Then there's a rush, a surge of energy towards you that for some reason stressed you both out. 9 of Swords. You're showing a 10 of Swords. You rejected it. You said no. But it's not an ending here. For some reason, there was something here distinctly on the timeline that suggests here's a rush of energy. Whoa. I don't know what to do with that. No. It stresses me out. It feels kind of spontaneous. Maybe. Just a rush of energy. That's all I got. It stressed you out. It puts you into a space of anxiety and pain. Okay. I don't know why. But you are trying to heal from it. Alright? They slowed their energy down. And either you were both trying to manifest in a space of working together or bringing the connection together in a way that's a little more cohesive, or somebody's energy is breaking off and manifesting something else altogether. Right now, there's not much activity being generated. Okay, so I don't know, but that's interesting. Let's see what we suspended. What is this? That's a very interesting rush of activity. Show me this Hanged Man energy, please, for Libra. What's going on? Show me that Hanged Man energy, please. Oh, there's that stress again. A lot of it. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Oh my. The Hanged Man. Show me this Hanged Man energy, please. Show me this Hanged Man energy, please. What's going on here? No. Show me this Hanged Man energy, please. Seven of Pentacles. Something stopped altogether, like everything. No activity, no activity, no development, nothing. Something stopped, blocked. 7 Wands, blockage. There's no development in something. It's like even the energetic activity stopped. Like it halted dead in its tracks. The immediate pump the brakes. All activity was suspended. For some of you, even at the energetic level. What else plays about this Hanged Man energy? Like, when I say there's nothing going on, I mean there's nothing going on. There's no development in the 3D, and there's no development on the emotional level either. Something stopped radically. What else plays about this Hanged Man energy? I don't know what pumped the brakes, but honey, it's right here. Show me this Hanged Man energy, please. What else? What else plays about this Hanged Man? Okay. Judgment. Fuck. Well, I'm guessing something came in when it was supposed to. True. Kind of halted all things. A serious decision was made. Some sort of decision was made, and it kind of halted all activities. Whoa. Whoa. Either you made a serious decision, or one that felt spiritually correct to you, or it's just like a matter of time. It was a matter of time before something hit you, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. Suspend all activity. Oh my. Okay, Libra. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Speak Speaking of which, let's jump over to you. Show me justice. That is you, so that's good. That's auspicious. All right. That's always a good thing when our power card shows up in a reading. That's always a good thing. Show me justice, please. That means you are trying to claim your own energy. Okay. You are trying to be yourself. Show me justice, please. Show me justice, please. Nope. Show me justice, please. Queen of Pentacles, you know, you have your priorities in alignment with you. Your household energy, your security, your finances, making sure that is fair and square by your standards. Okay? Their energy is quiet. Four Swords, I tell you, nothing was happening until something happened. You know, you're just doing right by you. Nurturing, self-care, literally self-care since you're here. What else, please, about justice? What else was going on? Five of Swords. What? Five of Cups, Six of Swords. You were in this phase where, look, I'm taking care of me, and I've got pain here, and I'm taking care of it. I'm moving on from it. I'm moving on from it. I'm moving on from it. Five of Swords. Not really. I know you want to, and trust me, when we put our best energy and efforts into our household energy, okay, our coin, our resources, our comfort, it can often provide those necessary elements of healing. Okay, I'm just going to throw myself into my work. I'm going to throw myself into my home, that kind of thing. And then I'll get over whatever this is, right? That didn't quite work. But you knew that with the Five of Swords. If I just immerse myself in home care and projects and self-care enough, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Five of Cups, emotional dissonance. Okay, emotional disconnectivity. Sadness. Six of Swords, I'll move on from that. You didn't really believe that. But it didn't stop you from trying, right? Like I said, it's very common. It's very normal activity to focus on ourselves and our immediate space or territory in order to feel grounded, right? So I understand your reasoning, Libra. I get it. Like, I understand your reasoning. You feel emotionally disconnected from somebody and you're like, I'll get over it. Six of Swords. Five of Swords. You don't really believe that. You know, in that process of you doing you, there's one fundamental thing left out, and that's that little H word called healing. Okay? Again, always take care of yourself. Absolutely. But there's something here in the echoes of your heart space that feels pain, sadness, loss, or detachment from someone. It's like, I'm going to get over it. Six of Swords. Just get over it, Libra. Move forward. Take care of yourself. Bye. Don't worry about it. It didn't quite work out. Okay, show me this Ten of Swords. I need to see what's causing all this tension. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Two of Swords. Why? Why? What is causing you so much stress? Other than the fact that you're not healing, I understand your methods for which you thought you would get over something, but it didn't quite work. There's still pain here, and confusion surrounding that pain. Why? Page of Cups. There's something here that you're emotionally tied to, and it's kind of like, I shouldn't be, you know? Even if it is small, there's something here I'm tied to, and I can't see my way around it. I just know it hurts me. I'll get over it in time. If I don't show it too much love or attention, I'll just get over it in time. Something like that. Okay. Now, we have some real healing here in the future. Show me the Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit, please. Virgo energy, of course. Show me the Hermit, please. Ace of Wands, that's better. As you heal, you gravitate more towards what is correct for you. Okay, light at the end of the tunnel, light of the pathway, feeling passion again, feeling intensity, also finding a sense of direction. Very good. That's more like it. That's active healing. Hierophant. Getting into a stronger connectivity with your spiritual self, okay? Your spiritual principles of understanding your do's and your don'ts, particularly as it relates back to that Ace of Wands. So you are really strongly healing in that respect of, okay, something here isn't quite right for me. I need to figure out what is, right? So I can feel better about myself. And a big part of that is like you are defining those principles in the future heavily. What is correct for you, what is not correct for you. What you will gravitate towards, what you will not gravitate towards. What is, you know, again, what is right for you. And it's coming from a place of healing. And it's legit. And it's absolutely legit. I feel like I'm looking at a Libra who's like, I need to better describe my do's and my don'ts. I need to better define myself. And that is really taking healing into control, right? Those are the true principles of healing. This is what I understand to be true about myself. My passion, my sense of direction, and this is how I'm going to define it as the Hierophant. So you are kind of creating your own sort of rule book, as it were, for what is good for you and what is not good for you. What you will adopt, what you won't adopt. What you will allow yourself to do and what you will not allow yourself to do. Okay? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay? Not enough sense of self. I know you defaulted to your Queen of Pentacles to provide you a sense of security and whatever this pain is, I got it, I feel it, I'll get over it in time. Five of Swords, that didn't work as you saw. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords is here. You know, I'm not trying to show this too much emotional investment because it hurts me. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to get rid of it. Well, at some point, your energy changes on a hinge, which is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. I know, and then back here speaking to that space of definition that you were trying to exist in, if I can just more strongly define my world, I will feel better about me. That didn't quite work out. There's this idea here with the Hierophant plus the Hermit. In order for me to heal, I have to understand my own principles. In order for me to heal and then also gravitate towards what is correct for me in terms of new opportunities, be it in anything, love, life, circumstance, whatever, work, I need to define that Ace of Wands. Okay. I want to gravitate towards the light. I want to gravitate towards new beginnings. I want to gravitate towards passion, but it needs to come from a secure place. That means I need to understand myself and act accordingly. Make decisions from that space of providing myself a kind of rule book to go by, but one that works for you. So you are creating, in a sense, your own rule book. But it's one that's built from a place of healing, so I trust it more, personally. Okay? Because the rule book, as the Hierophant kind of represents, doesn't fit everybody. And that's where we see so much energetic tension is born when we try to adopt a rule book that's not necessarily ours. You know what I mean? This is how we've done things. This is always how we've done things. And that actually creates a lot of tension for a lot of people, as I saw distinctly in Aquarius's video. And it's like, rules are a good thing. Spiritual objectives, also the Hierophant, these are good things. These are good goals. But I can't just ascribe to anyone else's. I need to ascribe to my own. And this is what happens when I try to live without those rules and boundaries and a sense of self. You tried it one way, it didn't work. And then your energy switches magnificently from being confused and in pain to I am shoring myself up. I am setting rules and standards for myself that I can abide by. They're nobody else. They're just for me because I know that they work for me, these principles that you are setting into place. And in so doing, you are actually healing very well. Where it did not happen before, it is happening very much in future. And that's because you are taking the time to figure out what is correct for you and what is not correct for you. And it's tying back, interestingly enough, to that Ace of Wands. Now, there is nothing wrong with the passion, the light of pathway, inspiration, hope. right? It's what we naturally gravitate towards. And you're setting rules around that fire. Okay? This is how I will allow myself to exist under that Ace of Wands. I want that. I don't want my life to not have that. But I need to put rules in place around it. Okay? Shoring up your own particular energy. Because back here it was loose and wild and confused and it's full of pain. And you don't want that anymore. So you're providing yourself real structure here. But it's more in the spiritual realm as opposed to the physical world, which is where you were trying to get your energy in check and reign. In the future, you're actually a lot more successful in that objective. Okay? That's great. That's really magnificent. So, if a particular rule book doesn't work for you, throw it out, create your own. But it's based on the premise of healing principles, of what works for you and what doesn't work for you. There will be times when the general sort of rule book fits you, and there's other times that it won't. So there's things you are understanding about yourself and putting into place as law. Okay? And that is helping to guide your Ace of Wands appropriately. All right? All right, let's see this person surrounding you. It's really interesting. It does feel a little confrontational and confusing, so I'm not quite sure what this is. Show me this Four of Swords, please, for this person. Oh, okay. Show me the Four of Swords, please, for this person. Contemplation, hands off, quiet. Okay. Show me this Four of Swords, please, for Libra's person. Show me this Four of Swords, please. The stars. What are they dreaming? What are they dreaming about? Eight of Cups. The Fool. It's kind of a dreamy, quiet contemplation. Four Swords. I don't know how aware of it you are. Their energies suggest that they wish they had more feeling to open up. They wish that they were better in touch with what it is that they really wanted, with that Fool energy and the Star. They wish they had more feeling in the general sense. They dream about it quite a bit. I wish I had more in me to be the Fool. I wish I had more in me to pursue that Star. I'm not feeling it. Something like that. I'm not working with those kind of cups. It would be nice, but not everybody can work with those kind of cups. I'm over here in the Eight of Cups, right? And that creates, talk about emotional dissonance, that it creates that gap. Okay, between what we're dreaming and what we desire, and then what we're telling ourselves we really experience, it's the more we say, in other words, we can't go after that dream, the more and more it becomes true. Alright? So you can talk yourself into anything, and you can talk yourself out of anything. This person has big hopes, dreams, and spiritual energy too. That Fool there. The Star. But it's like they cannot connect themselves to it. It's like it's a dream, but that's exactly what it is. It's just a dream. It's not going to be a reality, this person says. They would like to open up more to what's correct for them under the stars, but it's like, in reality though, Four Swords. I'm not going to do anything about it. You know, I don't have that kind of feeling in me. Well, the more that they tell themselves that, the more exactly it is true. Yeah. You know? They rest on it, they contemplate it, they take really no action towards the greater scheme of things in life and what they want, what they gravitate towards. I'm assuming you're part of that. I was like, well, I wish I had more feeling behind this, but I can't do that. It's not realistic. You know, dreams are a dream, and they're nice and they're lovely, but nah, not all of us can reach for the stars, right? It's okay. So I don't know, it's a conflicting energy of two strong, powerful concepts, but two low-level, ho-hum, not doing much about it energy. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's more in this person than they tell themselves or allow themselves to believe. I think they're pretty good at talking themselves out of stuff. Or resting on their laurels and just not getting to it. I don't know. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. Some of that Knight of Wands, please. I got to see this rush of energy that just kind of kicked off the hive of your mind. Some of this Knight of Wands, because it's like, yeah, I got big hopes and dreams. I'm just not going to do nothing about it. Why should I? And then boom, here's this Knight of Wands. Excuse me. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Nine of Cups. I don't know where they were back here. I don't know. Resting. Not taking their hopes and wishes seriously for a start. And then boom, here comes this surge of energy. Nine of Cups to the Knight of Wands. I don't know what flipped in this person, but something flipped. And your reaction to it was confusion and pain. It's like you're back here doing that thing that you were doing that we were discussing, was taking care of your immediate environment and by proxy yourself, saying I'll get over my emotional disconnect with my person in time. You didn't quite believe that. It's still, the energy's still carrying with you, and then boom, it comes rushing in. When it was passive, not hands-on back here, their energy switches on a dime and comes rushing in with the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And it just kind of like reinvigorated the pain and made you more confused. Because it's like, I don't expect to have that kind of emotionality with this person. That's what you're doing back here. That's why you think you're going to move on in time. I just keep my head down and my nose clean. I'll get over it, right? Excuse that. It's lawnmower. It's a lawnmower. When is it not though? In my neighborhood, when are they not kicking off, Libra? That's the real question. That's the real question. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Christina. And I live in Lawnmower Central. That's I'm in the burbs, like knee-deep heart in the burbs, right? It takes 5 minutes to get into my neighborhood. It takes 5 minutes to get out of my neighborhood. And a Verbata here is lawn care obsessed. If you've been around my channel, you've heard me say it more than once. My neighbors are making offerings to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care. And let me tell you something. She cannot get enough offerings. Okay. That's a rush of energy, and it kicked off the anxiety for somebody. It's looking like it's you because you're showing a Ten of Swords on that same line. I don't know what happened here. Perhaps you didn't expect anything from this person. Because there's that challenge in you. Just keep doing what you're doing, Libra. Keep your head down, keep your nose clean. You'll move on from this in time. Did you get a sudden rush of energy from this person? Some passion, some pleasure energy? And you're like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You know, it's confrontational. It's unexpected. What do I do with it? I wasn't expecting anything from you. I'm trying to get over you. Right? Right? It set off your confusion. It set off your pain. Some of you might have a Page of Cups can be an apology sometimes. Some of you are like, I apologize, but something like that. And here comes this surge of passion and pleasure, and your reaction was to shut it down. Okay. Anything else, please, about this Knight of Wands? Knight of Swords, yeah, they were taking action in some way. That just tried to pop out. Ace of Swords. It was action. They took action towards you. I mean, it was like here's some pleasure. Here's some passion. It's happening. Ace of Swords. It's happening. And your response was to shut it down. I get it. You weren't expecting that from this person. I understand that. The way they talk themselves out of their wishes, wants, and hopes, and expectations and dreams, I can see why your energy is trying to let go of this person. I can see why your energy was trying to relieve yourself of this person. I can see why your energy was trying to move past this Five of Cups, as we already talked about, why that didn't work. So it's like, I wasn't expecting this. You had no reason to. I get it. I get it. The only thing I'm missing here is the Tower, honey. Because you had a surge of energy just hit you. And you shut it down very quickly. Wow. And I get it. You weren't expecting this from this person. I get it. Their energy kind of speaks for itself. I want more than I allow myself to have. Or go after. Right? So you didn't know this was coming. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I'm missing is the Tower. And now their energy slows down. Knight of Pentacles. Right? What's going on with this Knight of Pentacles, please? Show me this Knight of Pentacles, please. There's something in you that suggests, yes, I'm healing. And a big part of that is creating structure for myself. And how to contain that Ace of Wands, but also still be able to express it and make it work for me. Right? That was a big part of your healing over here. A huge part of your healing. And it's done beautifully. Knight of Pentacles, you're making rules for yourself. And in so doing, it's helping you heal. Some of that Knight of Pentacles, please, for this person. Okay. So that's a contradiction in energy. Three of Pentacles to the Lovers. Okay. So our energy is slowly moving into this pace of, well, maybe they're just a lover/friend type situation. Strong connection, probably best as friends, right? I don't quite know what happened here. I do feel like there was a surge of love and or passion, probably both, or at least pleasure, headed in your direction. You shut it down. You said no. Something. You weren't expecting it from this person. It took you by surprise and it forced you to be confrontational. Right? And now their energy is like, well, it's a strong connection, yeah. But maybe we're better off as friends. You know? It's headed back in that direction. I can kind of see it. You didn't expect that from this person. You have some impression from this person's energy that says they are disconnected from what they want. And they will never take a chance and they will never open up. They did. And it caught you by hella surprise. And your first reaction was shut it down, you know. You weren't expecting. In fact, you were trying to get over this person, particularly your emotional attachment to them. Wow. And now we're back on the friend bracket, huh? But I actually can kind of see that. There's something here about your fire energies, the Ace of Wands, that says it's not accessible. You put a lot of rules in place after that incident, huh? You know. I have fire. I know that. And I need to make it work for me in a way that doesn't stress me out. That in fact lends to my healing and doesn't take away from it. I need to give my Ace of Wands structure, and not just anyone can access it. Right? Yeah, I understand. Not just anyone can access your Ace of Wands, in other words. I think if you just had... there's something about this person's energy that has the possibility to be so much more, but they constantly disconnect from that concept of so much more. And so when they open up, they take a chance, you shut it down immediately because you weren't expecting. It goes outside this person's MO pattern, as far as I can tell, because you had literally no reason to expect this, and then boom, here it is. It's in your face. Right? That was a lot of things that just hit you at one time. They took action where you had no reason to expect it. They initiated something or tried to initiate something where you had no reason to expect it. Literally, your energy suggests they had no and they're quiet anyway. Wow. And But I will say this event, whatever it was, did help generate quite a bit about what actually constitutes healing for you, what actually keeps you safe, but in a way that works for you. Okay? So I know that for you, it caused you conflict, whatever this was, and confusion. You were not expecting this. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing is the Tower, and that still might show up at some point. It confused you, and you shut it down quickly because you just weren't expecting it, honey. And now they've relegated you back to the old friend zone. Yeah, it's okay. It's looking like your pleasure stick isn't for this person anyway. You know, it's kind of like, this is how it's coming across. Between the Hermit and the Hierophant, I have an Ace of Wands. I'm regulating it in a way that works for me, and also it has to be earned. I'm not just going to throw it out there, right? Somebody has to meet my rules and standards for accessibility. I'm not just going to let it out, and not just anyone can access it. So whatever this event is to you, taught you many, many lessons and helped you put many things in place. Okay? And if they put you back in the friend box, then they put you back in the friend box. Strong connection. Anything else after that, I could not say. But I do know this. If they want to access that wand, they can't just come rushing in like that. Okay? It's like, I'm going to take action. I'm going to see if I can just... You know what it is, and that cook goes in the kitchen and they don't have a plan. They just start tossing stuff around and hope it works out. It was kind of like, you know what? I never take action. I never reach for the stars. I'm never the fool. I never open up. I know that about myself. You know, I talk myself out of stuff. Cool. I'm going to try. You shut it down. You go back to the friend zone. Do you see what I'm saying? So whether or not they completely give up on the connection, I don't know. There is a recognition here that it is in fact a strong connection, but how they treat it from that point forward, I don't know. I just understand that the rules and things that you have in place regarding your particular passion and how you execute it, you put rules into place for your own protection, and also by proxy filters out anyone who does not meet those standards. Okay? It's just something that you had to do, or you felt that you had to do. So in a weird way, as painful as this was, as unexpected as it was, as awkward as it was, it still helped you in its own way. So hopefully that does help you. So that would explain this. Everything's on hold. Everything's on hold. Nothing's happening. Nothing. Judgment. Nope. That was a moment in time, but I promise you, as difficult as that moment in time was, it benefited you in many ways. I don't know what their long-term view of you is, other than, yeah, Libra's a really strong, super special friend. We'll see in time. We'll see in time. Judgment. We'll see in time, their energy says, but it's like you are both agreeing to suspend the energy between you two at this time. Okay. They're going to have to do a damn sight better than just kind of showing up and tossing all this energy at you that you were not expecting. So of course you did. Of course you reacted the way you did. Okay, of course you did. It's like, here's a bunch of energy for you, Libra. You're not expecting it. You know, it's like you say, I never do anything. I never act on impulse. I never reach for the stars. Well, what do you think of that? And you're like, oh, what the you shut it down. I got you. It's okay. We'll see in time. What happens more in this connection, it's going to unfold over time, over a period of judgment, which is now here twice. It seems like there's no development now. I don't quite think that your two parts are done being played out just yet. Okay? Like I said, it's suspension, but I don't think it's over. They still see you in that way as the lovers. It's just a very strong, super strong friend. Okay, but I promise you, as awkward as this incident was, you benefited from it. Okay, it taught you a couple things. It did. It taught you a couple things. Now, here's that Ace of Swords, which could be tying back to them as they showed the Ace of Swords already. Show me this, please. Show me this. Honey, my fire is about supply and demand. Okay. I got a lot of demand and a limited supply, and I can't just let anybody access it. Thank you. And when you kind of put that into place, it really shored up your energy the way it didn't the first time or back here when you're like, I'm just moving. I'm determined to move on from this, right? That wasn't working. I understand your reasoning. I do, but it wasn't working, right? And then boom, here's the energy influx you were not expecting from them. You know, I don't know what made them connect. I don't know. Finally, in that energy of the Fool, finally in that energy of the stars, but not being connected to what we really want and why. And then one day they connect to it, but it comes out way too fast and just, I don't know, completely unexpected. At least to you it was. It was very confrontational though. Ace of Swords, please. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. No. If you're new to my channel, I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. Ace of Swords, please. Oh, we'll get there. Okay. Four of Wands. What about it? Potential, yes. To grow into a commitment, absolutely. I'm seeing a duality of interests. The priority isn't you. Somebody has a truth of a commitment. That's all. Some of the reason why I explained you weren't expecting that rush of energy. Not from this person. You have an idea of what they're like in terms of wanting more, desiring more, but they don't connect to that space. And this is something you've told yourself you have to move on from. By hook or by crook, right? You've struggled with it. Something confrontational happened? But it's the truth here for somebody. They're reflecting priority energy elsewhere. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. There's that stress again. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. The Moon and the Eight of Wands. Well, there is communication here. It's kind of in a secret way. And this occurrence, one of the things that was kept quiet was how much it stressed you out. And like you didn't really convey that. You did not impress upon this person how much it stressed you out. It was just like, I don't know what you said. But one of the things that you kept hidden was the anxiety for which this caused you, right? In the general sense, the communication between you two is quiet. Why? I don't know. But specifically that Nine of Swords is tying back to the same energy that you were experiencing on the horizontal line, midline specifically. Whatever this is, it stressed you out more than you admitted to them. You weren't expecting it. You had no reason to. By all rights, you had given up on this energy. You just struggled to let it go. There you go. I don't think you fully communicated your reaction to this. I think you shut it down. I think you offered an apology with that Page of Cups, but you said no. You did not convey to the extent that it caused you distress. It is that person. You hold on to each other. It's kind of clear. Okay. It's a very strong connection. Very. You both recognize it in your own way. You do. You both hold on to it in your own way, which is, I can't say I'm surprised. It's a very strong soul bond. It's a very strong soul contract. It's almost like it's been divinely packaged by the universe, right? And it's confrontational. There it is. It's confrontational for the both of you. It's very confrontational, but the fact of the matter is someone here is in a union. I don't know who. But somebody knows this as an absolute truth. Now, this has some notes from your last reading, which was different. This is very specific as opposed to an overarching theme. I feel like I'm taking a snapshot in a history as opposed to it just being vague. But in the general sense, all activity has been suspended. I don't know that the energy is shifting. It just seems to be on hold. I will say this. Your energy seems to be going into a stronger place. Rules and definitions of what you gravitate towards and why. How and where and with whom you release your fire to. That much you do seem to know. Okay, show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician. Manifesting what? Action. Making a clear decision, taking clear action. How so? Four Swords, contemplation, clarify the thoughts. That's still not telling me too much. I am glad that you're going within. I'm glad that you're trying to will an answer from yourself, but what are we learning from this? What's the takeaway? The Sun. Somebody needs to go within. Somebody needs to go within and really summon the courage to understand what happiness is. This is somebody's journey, but it needs to be active, not passive. Okay? This kind of thing requires active contemplation. It requires active healing, and it requires an active understanding that we want to know the truth of where our happiness is and why. We want to take action towards the sun, our happiness. What is that exactly with the Four of Swords? Willing it more. See, now it got vague and I hate that. What else, please? Ace of Cups. Do we want this happiness or not? Do we want this Ace of Cups or not? We have to will ourselves to know the truth. The Magician. Somebody does. Somebody needs to will out their particular truth about what the hell they want. Because this rushing in with a surge of energy, throw it at Libra, see if it sticks, see if something comes out of it, isn't working, right? It helped you in some respects. I don't see how their energy towards you has really shifted too much. Okay. Yeah. Libra just happens to be that lover friend. I don't know that you two are actually lovers. Because whenever there is a physical interaction, or at least when there tried to be, it got shut down. So I don't know how much you two are actually connected in the 3D. Spiritually and emotionally, sexually, in that respect, of being connected, like you know. Right, in that way. Even if you've never touched each other, like you know. Right? You two know that you are connected strongly in that way. But so too is someone tied to a union. I got the King of Pentacles here with the Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, and they know that to be the unequivocal truth. They also already showed an Ace of Swords, so I'm tying it back to this person. These things do happen. Yes, feelings do develop. Yes, absolutely. Okay, this is a little more than that. I know. This is a little more than that. I don't know what flipped this person's particular switch. I don't know why on this particular day or week or whatever they took action towards you where they had not before. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe they were trying to challenge themselves. I don't know. Because they have that distinct pattern of I don't have it in me to go after what I want. I don't have it in me to go after my stars. I don't have it in me to be the fool. I'm tired. I need to take a nap, right? And then one day that fucking switches to action. It freaks you out because you weren't expecting it. So you shut it down. I don't know what shifted for this person, made them turn on the light, you know? Whether their own particular union is dissatisfying, or because they had such a strong sense or pull to you, they just couldn't help it, or they didn't want to. I don't know. I know that it helps you a lot with this true healing and understanding of your own particular rules regarding your fire, your passion, your sense of direction. Who's allowed in and who's not. Right? I don't know that you've ruled this person out. It's more like I have a set of standards that have to be met, and they are either met in that way or they're not met that way. That's it. You know? I'm not seeing death. I got one Ten of Swords here, and it's tying back to confusion and pain. There's no indication or markers of endings here. Everything's suspended between you two. So that tells me the energy is shifting. No world, no death, none of that. I feel like you two are at a stalemate, but there is a judgment attached to their energy, and that this connection might be more revealed to them in time. But yeah, The Magician. In the general sense, somebody has to manifest the desire and will to understand what happiness is, what love is, and where they want their life to go and with whom, you know. Somebody needs to manifest that. They have to want to know. They have to want to take action towards it. They have to want to discover. Because that can be some scary shit to discover. You know? That can be some scary shit to discover. But it's a quiet thing. It's an internal space. And it's up to the individual here. Oh my. Okay. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Hierophant energy. What about it? Just in case there was any confusion. Ace of Swords, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, someone's tied. Someone's tied. I don't know what their union's like. I have no idea. Could it be Taurus, Capricorn? Could be a combo. I don't know. I don't know what their union's like, but they're tied to it. Somebody's tied to that. Whether it's healthy, possessive, enabling, I don't know. I don't know. But it is somebody's truth. Okay? It is somebody's truth. So again, I'm sorry it's so fucking vague, but it's tying back to this. Why is somebody gravitating towards you? I'll tell you why. It's a strong lover's connection. You can't just go pick that up anywhere. You feel it once, maybe twice in this lifetime. Okay? Neither one of you, I will note again, has ended this. It's in a state of suspension. They need to have a stronger sense of judgment. The Magician, you have to actively go within, 4 swords, and want to manifest the truth and take action towards it accordingly. Whoever that is. Who represents happiness. Who represents love. This is a personal journey for somebody. Okay. Oh. Okay, where are we on time? Good God. I thought we were going to run over an hour. Okay. You know, I don't quite understand the rush of energy. I don't quite understand it. I don't quite understand it. It might have been a moment of passion, but that's not quite right. It's not quite right. It's like it was like in that moment, I think they were trying to figure out their truth, the Ace of Swords, so they came rushing towards you. But that's a truth they have to understand on their own, not just involve you in it. They need to do it for themselves. Okay? I'm going to throw my energy at Libra, see what sticks. You know, and then maybe I'll be able to figure things out. Ace of Swords. So in that respect, I kind of understand that process. Because it's kind of like I'm so disconnected from what I want and my feelings. I'm going to take a chance, I'm going to open up, and then maybe I will have a discernible Ace of Swords. Maybe I'll have a discernible maybe I'll have a discernible truth, right? then maybe I'll know. Maybe then I will know. But here's the thing, that's for them to figure out on their own, you know. You know. I don't know. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Okay. I do know this. We're going to stop chasing. Okay? We stop chasing. You put an end to that. Your energy, again, clearly speaks to me that you gave up on this person in that way and that you had every reason to. And it's like, whatever my feelings are, regardless, I gotta move on from it, right? You weren't too successful at it, but you were in that space of, I gotta move on from this. I gotta move on from this. These 5 of Cups are not serving me. It is what it is, okay? And it's like that sense of, I'm not chasing this person. Again, it's like you did not expect this energy to show up the way it did, which is why you had the reaction you did. And then, but in this process, Libra, you discover true abundance here. So anyway, I'm sorry, I have coffin, chaser, abundance. All that's telling me is that you stop chasing, or that you're not trying to chase this person. You're trying to contain your energy in a way that works for you and feels healthy to you. Okay. You know, it's like, again, it's like, yeah, I got fire. But my fire is now in a place of supply and demand. There's a lot of demand and very little supply. And we need to meet certain rules and regulations before we express that now. Something like that. Anything else, please? Cassette tape, playing something over and over again, overthinking, you know, it's... Oh, we're playing stuff over and over again. Just thinking about it, just thinking about it, just thinking about it. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, there came that moment. Stabbed in the back, seduction. You know. Stabbed in the back, I'm taking that with some loose interpretation. Again, it's just the unexpected nature of it. The seduction piece is kind of straightforward, but stabbed in the back, it's kind of like, I wasn't expecting this from... I gave up on energy. You know? And then boom, here comes this unexpected thing. There you go. Okay. If you are the person of their life, if you two have a strong union, that's something that they need to figure out. Okay? Not try you out like an experiment to help clarify their thoughts. Okay? So in that respect, I agree with you. And I can kind of see why you got protective of your energy. Okay. Anything else, please? I'm going to try that Libra out. Maybe that'll help clear up my thoughts and then I'll know what to do. It's not quite how it works. Not quite how it works. You either know or you don't. Photograph, looking at you, reminiscence. I'm not seeing any development here. I am seeing stagnation and suspension. I'm seeing specific references to an incident for which you reacted the way you did. It helped you. It may not seem like it, but it did help you in a weird way. It did, Libra. Okay? There's that pressure of the clock. Time's passing. I feel like they're trying to figure things out, but the way they went about it wasn't. I mean, someone is either correct for you or they're not. You know, and you don't need to correct. You don't need to create an incident in order to definitively understand if that's your person or not. That's the thing. So I understand that they might have been trying to clarify their thoughts, but I don't know, honey. Maybe it was just a moment of passion. The thing is, the connection runs deeper than that. So again, if they still can't see it for what it is, then it was probably for the best that you shut it down. People often mistake these strong connections for just straight up sexual energy. You know, that might have been their case. Okay. Timelines, please. Timelines, please, for Libra. Anything imperative, anything important. Timelines, please, for Libra. Ace of Wands, for some of you, it's happening now. Or it did recently. Wow. Queen of Swords. There might be some energy around Gemini season, which is late May to late June. What else, please? The Sun, Leo season. The 19th might be important. Hierophant energy, Taurus season might be important. So I'm seeing a couple different references here of varying degrees of significance. But we have some strong Leo energy here at time frames. Leo energy time frame, that's late July to late August. Taurus season, which is late April to late May. And then Gemini season possibly. And then for some of you, it's immediate Ace of Wands, or it may have already happened by the time you see this. Yeah. There you go. What happens, I don't know. But it does require choices. But as far as I can see, the activity between you two is suspended. Your energy is changing beautifully. Okay? You put some strong things in place to protect yourself. I'm not saying this person attacked you. What I'm saying is, whatever this action was, radically forced you to put in some definitions and walls. Okay? But walls that helped you heal, not push away. Okay? And as for them, how they ultimately see the connection is still under judgment. It's still under judgment. For now, it seems like they're settling for, well, Libra's just that really strong friend that I happen to be connected to. Okay? Libra, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.